going on, guys? This video is going to be about just fishing the thick stuff and what we like to do fishing the thick stuff. So I'll just give a little rundown on what I'm going to be throwing. Obviously, if you've been on this channel, almost every time I go out, I'm going to have a frog. So we got a frog, that's guaranteed. And then we got some sort of weightless Texas rig. It does not have to be a worm, it can be a crawl style bait, but for the pockets that you, because there's always going to be pockets in this really thick stuff. I mean, you guys can see it's really thick. So, and then we got a swim jig because of the bluegill spawn. Now there's a bunch of little baby bluegill. Obviously this isn't bluegill color, this is like a perch color, but that's for when it opens up a little bit and you get to cover some water, because a majority of these fish are going to be under the really thick stuff, like these isolated patches, like out little past shore, or they're going to be right up against the shore, like tucked underneath the thickest stuff. So this is mostly for like small ponds. Hopefully this caters to, you know, a lot of people. I personally like fishing smaller ponds, and I'm a shallow fisherman. I don't have the technology to be out in the middle of the lake, you know, and live scoping and everything. I don't have any sort of technology, so we just strictly go off of shore base, you know. So hopefully you guys get something out of this one, and if you do, you know, just leave down in the comments what you guys want to see different. Leave a like, and hopefully we can get some nice fish on the board for you guys today. But we're going to be alternating between all those baits. We're not going to be seeing which one does better. We're not going to be doing anything like that. We're just going to be we just had one. We're not going to be going head to head with them or anything like that. We're literally just going to be fishing. So see if we can get them to bite the swim jig while they're in there, because that should be easy to get them out of, especially with the bait caster. Oh, well, we gotta watch out for that. It's flying back at us at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Oh, I missed it. Come on, man. Let's see if we can get him to bite this. Yep. There we go. Oh, it's a nice fish too. Nice. Missed the frog. Threw in the swim jig right behind it. That's a nice fish. Beautiful. It's just, I think it's way too thick to be trying to pull them out with this. I mean, worm will be good in some of the more open spots, but beautiful. Little guy. Tiny little French fry. lot bigger. Oh, nice. I mean, absolutely swallowed it. Nice. Take that all day. They've been biting. I haven't been capitalizing on the bite, so there's a little less fish than normal. That's because my hookup ratio isn't the greatest today. I'm not really sure why. I don't know if they're just not fully committing to it. That one did, but tough to get one to fully commit, I guess. I thought I was recording, but look how these hooks went in. I mean, exactly how you want it. There he is. Nice. Perfect. Oh, just tore my hand up. Little stinker. Perfect. They're committing a little bit better now. I don't know if it's because the sun keeps popping out or if it's because the wind picked up. I'm not really sure why they're committing a little bit better now. But they are, and I'm not complaining. There he is. Trying to keep him down so he doesn't spit the hook. Oh yeah. Hook just fell out. That's another nice fish. I saw him jump, so I just instantly turned the kayak and tossed on him, and he ate it. Second try. He must have, after he jumped, he must have swam and kind of repositioned, so my first cast was probably a little off compared to where he actually was. But then another one jumped right in this patch right here. Yeah, right there. I don't know. This was right after I turned the camera off. There we go. That's the first one. Well, not the first one on the swing jig, but another nice one. And that's what's nice about fishing these smaller ponds, is even if you start off not on the fish, you can pretty quickly get on fish because the pond is so small. If there's bass in there, they're going to be a lot easier to find on a smaller pond without technology than they are on a big pond. And I mean, I know that sounds obvious, but if you're looking for, you know, a bunch of fish, I mean, I can't think of a better way than to just go to a small pond, just figure out what they're doing quick, and then just keep casting and just go around the whole thing. Especially if you're on a kayak or on foot, you can, you know, get around to all the edges and everything, and you should have some really good luck doing that. I mean, I usually do, so. Nice. That's another one on the swim jig. Where's this hook at? Oh, it's in this top. Wow, he absolutely swallowed this thing for a little guy. he absolutely swallowed it. Little reason I've been using a lot of swim jigs is because of the perch and the bluegill spawn. Now there's a bunch of, the bluegill spawn is basically over. I mean, there's gonna be some in some spots and all that stuff, but for the majority it's over. So there's a bunch of little bluegills swimming around, and they're gonna be in all this thick stuff. So if you can get a swim jig the same color as a perch or the same color as a bluegill, and you swim it around this stuff, it's really just imitating a small bluegill. I mean, that's the same thing a topwater is doing. Everyone thinks you're imitating a frog, which, you know, maybe some of the time you are, but 99% of it, you're actually imitating a bluegill at the top of the water. Oh, right over the thing. There we go. Oh, we lost him. You could actually see my frog. There we go. This one's a little bit smaller. Oh, it hooked. Oh yeah, it did hook the front, the side. Little guy. He was trying. See if there's anything back here. There's a bunch of fry, so there should be. Should be a couple bigger ones back here. There he is. I knew there was one back here. I mean, it's shallow. It's like 6 inches deep, probably. Let's see if we can get a bite by doing this. Oh, nice one too. Buddy. Nice. That's a beautiful fish. I mean, he swallowed it. That's a beautiful fish right there. Nice, nice, nice. Get another cast in there. Getting him out of that was not easy. Little guy. Little French fry. There's a bunch of fry in here. I threw my frog in here. There's really nothing else you can throw in here besides like a punching rig, but I don't have my punching rig with me. he just slurped it. And for a big bass, that's insane. Nice. Nice. That was the opposite of a topwater blow up. That was a topwater slurp. Should be able to get a cool release here. Oh yeah, there he goes. All right, guys, we're gonna call it on that one. If you guys want to see anything different, just leave it down in the comments. We do have a tournament coming up on the 26th, so that's almost a week away at this point. So we did a couple practice runs. I didn't want to post those. It did not go too well, so I'm really hoping there's kind of like a big switch when we go to do the tournament, but we'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.